Welcome back to Epic World Explained, where we dive deep into the lore of A Song of Ice and Fire and Game of Thrones. Today, we're unraveling one of the most chilling tales in Westerosi history, the Rains of Castamere. You know the song, that haunting melody that sends shivers down your spine every time it plays in the show. It's the unofficial anthem of House Lannister, a reminder of their power and their willingness to crush anyone who defies them. But what exactly does it mean? Who were the Rains of Castamere, and why did Tywin Lannister wipe them out so brutally? Stick around as we break down the full history, the lyrics, the rebellion that inspired it, and how this song became a weapon of fear across the Seven Kingdoms. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We explain Westeros one dark secret at a time. Let's start with the song itself. The full lyrics of The Rains of Castamere, as written by George R.R. Martin, go like this. "And who are you, the proud lord said, that I must bow so low? Only a cat of a different coat, that's all the truth I know. In a coat of gold or a coat of red, a lion still has claws. And mine are long and sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours." And so he spoke. And so he spoke, that Lord of Castamere, but now the Rains weep o'er his hall with no one there to hear. Yes, now the Rains weep o'er his hall, and not a soul to hear. These words aren't just poetry, they're a boast, a warning. The proud lord is Roger Reyne, the Red Lion of Castamere, the speaker. House Lannister, reminding everyone that whether your lion is gold or red, the golden one has sharper claws and no mercy. The title is a clever pun. Rain sounds like rains, and after what Tywin did, literal rains weep over the ruined, empty halls of Castamere, with no rains left to hear them. But to understand the song, we need to go back to the roots, the weakness of House Lannister under Lord Tytos Lannister. House Lannister has always been the richest and most powerful in the Westerlands, but after the death of the strong Gerald Lannister, his son Tytos took the lordship. Tytos was, well, kind. Too kind. He was mocked as the toothless lion because he let his vassals walk all over him. He loaned massive sums of gold to his bannermen, but when they didn't repay, he forgave the debts. He wanted to be loved, not feared. This emboldened houses like Reyne of Castamere and Tarbeck of Tarbeck Hall. House Reyne was ancient and wealthy. Their seat, Castamere, was a magnificent castle built partly underground with rich mines, rivaling Casterly Rock itself. Their sigil, a red lion rampant, close to Lannister's golden lion, but different enough to symbolize their ambition. The Tarbecks were poorer but gained power through marriage. Lady Ellen Reyne, a cunning and ambitious woman, married Lord Waldron Tarbeck after failed attempts to climb higher in House Lannister. Under Tytos, the Reynes and Tarbecks grew bold. They borrowed fortunes, ignored repayments, and even humiliated the Lannisters. The Westerlands descended into chaos. Vassals openly defied Casterly Rock. Enter Sir Tywin Lannister, Tytos' eldest son. Fresh from fighting in the War of the Ninepenny Kings, young Tywin, only in his late teens, saw his house's prestige crumbling. He decided to restore Lannister dominance, with or without his father's approval. Tywin demanded repayment of all loans. Those who couldn't pay had to send hostages. Most complied, but not the Reynes and Tarbecks. Lord Roger Reyne laughed at the demands. Then things escalated. Lord Waldron Tarbeck rode to Casterly Rock to complain to Tytos, but Tywin had him arrested. In retaliation, Lady Ellen Tarbeck seized 3 Lannisters, including Stafford Lannister, whose sister Joanna was betrothed to Tywin. Tywin advised sending Walderan back in pieces. But Tytos, ever the peacemaker, exchanged hostages and forgave everything again. This only fueled Tywin. Less than a year later, in 261 AC, he sent ravens summoning the Reynes and Tarbecks to answer for their crimes. As expected, they rebelled openly, renouncing fealty to House Lannister. Tywin called his banners, without Tytos' permission, and marched with thousands of men. Burst Tarbeck Hall. Lady Ellen barricaded inside, waiting for Reyne reinforcements. Tywin didn't wait. He smashed the castle with trebuchets, collapsing part of it on Ellen herself. Then he burned what remained. Lord Waldron and his sons were slain in the field. Tarbeck Hall became ruins. Lord Roger Reyne, the Red Lion, arrived too late, saw the flames and attacked in fury. But Tywin's forces outnumbered him. Roger was wounded and retreated to Castamere, now the infamous end. The Reynes hunkered in their underground seat, thinking the mines made them invincible. Tywin besieged Castamere, sealed the entrances and diverted a nearby stream into the mines. He drowned them all, men, women, children, hundreds of Reynes and their retainers. Some accounts say guards heard distant screams, fading into silence. Then Tywin burned the above-ground castle. Castamere's halls were left empty, weeping with rain. No one left to hear. House Reyne and House Tarbeck were extinct. Tywin had made his point. A Lannister pays his debts and collects them with blood if needed. This brutality shocked Westeros, extinguishing entire ancient houses. It was rare and ruthless, but it worked. No vassal dared defy the Lannisters again. Tywin's reputation was forged here, the man who hears the lions roar and answers with thunder. Soon after, singers composed the Rains of Castamere, a gloomy ballad celebrating Lannister victory. It became their anthem, played to intimidate enemies. In Game of Thrones, the song is everywhere, a foreshadowing tool. Tyrion whistles it entering King's Landing. Bronn sings it before Blackwater. Cersei explains it to Margaery, a threat that Lannisters destroyed defiers. Thoros sings it in the Riverlands. Ziggler Ros performs it at Joffrey's wedding, and most infamously, the Red Wedding. As the band plays the instrumental, doors slam shut and betrayal begins. Catelyn Stark recognizes it, the Lannister song, and knows doom is coming. Even later, Olenna Tyrell twists the lyrics before her death. Now the Reynes weep o'er our halls. Irony from a fallen enemy. The song embodies Lannister philosophy. Hear me roar, or face extinction. Tywin himself reflects on it later. He made examples of the Reynes and Tarbecks so no one would test him again. It shaped his rule, fear over love. But was it overkill? The Reynes and Tarbecks were in open rebellion, but Tywin left no survivors, no mercy. In Westeros, that's extreme, even for traitors. Yet it ensured Lannister dominance for decades. What do you think? Was Tywin a necessary monster restoring order, or did his cruelty plant seeds for House Lannister's eventual downfall? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Westeros's darkest songs, like the video, subscribe for more explanations. Next up, maybe the full story of the Red Wedding or Tywin's legacy. Thanks for watching Epic Worlds Explained, Valar Morghulis. But remember, a lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of sheep. See you next time.